figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Graham to throw. Buying time to his left. That is incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up one first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Graham. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Graham to throw it. He sets to fire deep. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 149 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now it's Graham. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage. Turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills get a bit closer. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Vick's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to get this to the 31. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Now Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4. They'll try the right side with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Jackson now off the bootleg. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And the Bills are right back in this football game. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Now Graham. It got his man complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And as you prepare for this team, you have to understand that no matter where they are in the field, this is an offense that will take its shots. And true to form, they do exactly that and break off a big chunk of yardage and help their field position.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott, and the Ravens are going to take him.